Hey guys! So today is going to be a talk through tutorial on this face right here. Lots of you have asked to see kind of a dewy looking bronzy skin look. Bronzy eyes, dewy skin look. So that's what I did today. I kind of avoid these type of looks because I am naturally dewy, aka oily, so I kind of steer clear of these, but I have seen a lot of requests for it, so I wanted to get this video up for you guys. Also, there's just kind of no excuse for me being gone for about 10 days. My accounts did get hacked, my Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook, all three of my Yahoo accounts got hacked, so that kind of put me in a funk for the past couple of days. I did get them back and everything like that, but I've just been, like I said, in a little funky mood these past couple of days and haven't really been in the mood to film. So if I'm not in the mood to film, I can't come on here and fake the funk for you guys because that's just not who I am. So I'd rather just wait it out a couple days, get my energy back up, and then come on here and deliver like usual. I have missed you guys though, and I have missed filming. But a little side note about me too. I'm kind of a free spirit, rebellious soul, so the more I feel pressure to do something, the less I want to do it. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling and we're just going to jump into the video. So if you guys want to see how to get this glowy, dewy, bronzy look, then just keep watching the video. I miss you guys, I love you, and watch this video. Just note that if you are on the oily side like me, that you're going to need to bring some kind of translucent powder or something to touch up along the day because we're not going to be setting our makeup as much as we usually do. So with that being said, I'm going to go so with that being said, we're just going to jump right in, and the first thing I'm going to do is obviously prime my face, and I'm going to use the Benefit Stay Flawless 15-Hour Primer because we want this makeup to stay on and not slide off of our face. So it's a stick form and it's kind of weird a little bit. I don't know, but it does work. I do like it, and I thought that I lost it, but it was actually just hanging out in my computer drawer. And then work it in with my fingers. I just wash my face and my hands. I'm going to use my True Love, which is obviously L'Oreal True Match. I've been using two different colors lately, W5 and W6. Then we're going to blend all of it out with a damp beauty blender. A damp beauty blender will really help you to achieve that super flawless, almost dewy look on its own. Just make sure it's damp. When it's damp, it's phenomenal. If you don't have a beauty blender, you can use one of those little white sponges. Just make sure you get it damp and wring all the excess water out. So kind of just dragging it down onto your neck, whatever excess you have. I like to go all the way down, just to be sure. Okay, so now that our eyebrows done, we can move on to our eyes. And for our eyes, we're actually going to be using our original Naked palette. I'm going to go in with the color Smog, which is kind of like a bronzy golden color. And I'm using a Real Techniques shadow brush, and I'm just going to place this on my lid. Similar to a MAC 239 brush, but this is a Sedona EB09. Just throw it around. I'm going to go ahead and take the color Naked and Buck and kind of mix these two together. And we're just going to work this into the crease. For a little more added like pop of gold, I'm going to take the color Half Baked, and you can use your finger for this if you don't want to use a brush, and we're just going to push this right in the center. So I'm just going to take the color Virgin, which mine is almost completely gone, and I'm going to use this to highlight our brow bone. So next we're going to move on and we're going to do our under eye concealer and a little bit of highlighting under there. I like to do my under eye concealer before I do like my winged eyeliner because sometimes I just get a little carried away with my beauty blender and kind of just conceal right over my wing or my tail or whatever you want to call it. So we're going to do a little bit of MAC's Prolongwear concealer. This is in the color NC30, and then we're also going to use a little bit of MAC's Prep and Prime highlighter in the color Light Blue Boost, which is the yellow one. So I'm just going to pump a little bit of this onto the back of my hand. All you need is like one pump of this stuff. I'm going to put this under here. I'm going to bring it down into a triangle. And we're going to just tap this out with our finger. You want to take it all the way back into your hairline. I don't know why I must open my mouth. Just crank it once and some should come out. We're going to blend this out with our beauty blender. Take a little bit of translucent powder and just tap it on there. Eventually get it. If you're struggling with liquid liner, the best thing I can tell you is just keep practicing. Don't watch other people do it, or maybe just watch just to get an idea, but don't expect your liner to look exactly like yours because we all have different eyes. Okay, so I'm going to just load on a couple coats of mascara. Why not? This is actually a blush brush from Real Techniques, but I couldn't imagine using it for my blush. It just feels so big on my face, but I do like it for just bronzing all over. I was gonna originally use MAC's Warm Soul because it's kind of like a little iridescent blush, but I'm going to actually be putting a highlight on, which I never really do. But for the dewy look, it's a must. So this one has shimmer in it, but I'm not gonna go with that one. And then I was gonna go with Melba, which I always use, but I actually found this one in my drawer, and it's from Sleek Cosmetics, and it's called Suede. And they do look kind of similar, the two blushes, but this one is a little more mauve-y and this one looks a little more pink, so I'm actually going to go with this one today, which again is from Sleek Cosmetics, and the color is Suede. So we want to keep it all pretty neutral looking. And then for our highlight, I'm going to use MAC's Soft and Gentle. Now you can use anything to apply this. You can use a fan brush, which, oh, here's mine, which is from Sedona Lace. Best fan brush, it's like so thick. You can use an eyeshadow brush. You can use anything you want. You can use your fingers. I'm actually just going to use this brush from Real Techniques. I love their brushes, obviously. And it's a setting brush, but it works perfectly because I kind of have like smaller cheekbone area up here. So it kind of fits in there really nice. Tap off the excess, and then you just want to hit up here. You can highlight your Cupid's bow, and you can highlight other places. You can hit your chin, you can go down the bridge of your nose, you could do a little on your forehead, but because like I said, am naturally dewy, I kind of avoid those areas because this is where I get the most oily, so I don't want to add any kind of shimmer there that's just going to enhance that. So I just stick to the tops of my cheekbones and my Cupid's bow. Then with a large stippling brush, I'm just going to blend this together so we don't have any harsh lines. We're almost done, girl. I'm gonna use the color Dark Horse, which is just a darker bronzy color, and we're gonna put that right underneath our lower lash line. and then kind of ease pressure up. So if you move your hand to the back of your brush, it's going to lessen the pressure as we bring it in towards the inner corner of our eye. So then to keep our eyes nice and wide and bright, I'm going to take this chromographic pencil from MAC, which is in the color NC15 NW20, like a concealer pencil, and we're going to run this in our waterline. I'm going to do a little bit of mascara on the tops just to blend our lashes and kind of lift them up a little. And then don't forget your lower lash line as well. I gotta get close to the mirror for this. So the last step is our lips. So the first one I'm going to put on is Nude Cream. I'm gonna do a little bit of Coquette, which is another nude. It's just a little bit lighter. And right on top of that, we're gonna put Cosmo Pop, which is just like a nice pastel-y, yeah, pastel-y, right? Orange color. And we're just gonna tap this guy on. And then I'm just going to blend it all together with my finger. So you could leave your look like this if you wanted to, like your lips like this, but I'm actually going to add a little bit of gloss onto it, and the color that I'm going to be using is Baby Blossom from L'Oreal, and this is Le Glace. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit on here. So that is it for our bronzy golden goddess look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!